Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to part 2 of today's live streaming madness and extravaganza. Extravaganza, that is. Pardon me for a sec. Again, welcome back to part 2 of today's live streaming extravaganza. We were on for about 6 hours for some Grand Theft Auto earlier. We're going to be on for another hour-ish. Just to get started, if nothing else, with some No Man's Sky. I've been dying to start this expedition since it released, and I've been so busy with other things. This is my first real jump into it. Let's get some shouts out of the way, but before we do, let me double check my audio. Make sure we got some good audio here. Okay, hold on a second. Get rid of that. Okay, audio sounds good. Perfect. And hope everybody out there is doing well. We're going to start here in just a second. Okay, let's get them shouts out of the way. So, Anawak, welcome back. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. That rhyme was intended. Bash Gats, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Streamlabs, behave today. I got my eyes on you, Streamlabs. Primo Miggs, what's up? How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Morris123, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. It's a Jelly. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining us today. And for anybody else out there watching the VOD after the fact, thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to join us. I am Oddband105, aka The Odd One. This is an impromptu Saturday night. It's Saturday night for me anyway. But late night No Man's Sky live stream. I appreciate each and every one of you being here today. If you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Take a second. Read the channel rules in the description section down below. And also hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Where's my controller? This thing better work today. This thing better work today. I swear. We're on PC today, by the way. We're playing the PC version of No Man's Sky. And that's because the PC version has the latest patches. Although I'm not sure if what was on the experimental branch has actually been released yet, but if nothing else, it will be very soon. Okay, let me double check my stats. Let's bring up OBS. OBS is looking good. Let's close that. We don't need that open. And we'll leave that up. Let's bring up the game. All right, let's transition. Hey, Guitar Guy 80, welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. All right, here we go. Okay, so what we're going to do is start a brand new save, a brand new expedition save. Crap, that's right, I'm on PC, aren't I? Okay, if nothing else, what I will do is, you know what, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. New game, Expedition 19 Corvettes. It's fine. Let's do it. It's fine. All right, let's go. Morris123. Yeah, I cleaned house with the Twitch drops, man. Cleaned house. I got all the Twitch drops, yes. One of my favorite Twitch streamers, Kyle Culver, wasn't on Twitch, and usually he'll run a 24-hour stream on Twitch during the drops, and for whatever reason he wasn't streaming, and I said, well, that's kind of strange. So okay, I ended up watching Streamer House instead, because they run a 24-hour live stream as well. But yeah, I cleaned house. So Primo Mig says, chilling, about to play another game, but oh, you're not playing that, so I won't mention it. Right, okay. Enjoy a beautiful Saturday morning. It's 74 here, partly cloudy, 0 humidity. Nice. That's a beautiful day. It's cooled down a bit here at night. I just finished taking a brisk walk because I've been cooped up in the house all day. That is a little loud. We'll need to bring that down. All right, here we go. I will say that No Man's Sky looks a lot better on the PC than it does on the Xbox.
Kinetic system online.
And that's because overall better graphics adjustment, adjustability, I should say. Looks like all players start off on the same planet.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
So here's what I would like to do. We're going to take a few minutes, get some early game drops.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
And I got an ugly multi-tool. Great Dane, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Initialization sequence complete.
All right. Yay! Expedition 19 Corvettes. Okay, so first of all, let's see what works and what doesn't. Okay, jetpack can go there. Life support can go here. Hazard protection is okay, I guess. We need to get some good stuff going for that. Starship is busted. Multi-tool. All right, we do have a scanner. All right, let's do it.
Units received.
Now, this planet has...
Units received.
This planet has a lot of
Units received.
gravitino balls. So what we're going to do, because one thing we're going to need is early game cash. We are going to need access to that copper deposit, so we're definitely going to hit that up. Let's mark it.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, we're running out of thermal protection. We need to move quickly. Let's get some carbon.
Units received.
So you guys know how we do it here. Early game resources first. Let's see. Hazard protection. We need sodium. Ouch. We also need that oxygen.
Extreme cold damage detected.
All right, that'll help. So Morris123 says, I just let the Twitch drops play on my phone and I slept. That's pretty much what I did, although I basically set my laptop to basically play the play the video in the background with the stream.
Thermal protection falling.
That sodium nitrate, we can't get that. Okay, we need more sodium. William Dupree, welcome, man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We're in kind of a hustle right now because oh, thank you. Look at this. Perfect. Lifesaver.
Technology
Lifesaver.
recharge.
That was a complete and total lifesaver. Thank you. Okay, so what we need to do is get ourselves a cave and get some good stuff going here. So Great Dane says he just downloaded No Man's Sky last week and he really likes it. This game is freaking awesome. It's phenomenal. Tobias Anderson, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome. Everybody, Tobias A is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel. Check him out. Show him some love. Okay. We need to head in the direction of our ship, but we also need early game resources. So what we're going to do is mine up a bunch of some of the basic stuff. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of carbon.
Units received.
14%. Okay, let's charge that.
Technology recharge.
Great Dane, William Dupree is absolutely correct. Get ready to lose yourself in No Man's Sky. This game is phenomenal. And I got to tell you, this recent update is probably the best, arguably the best update released for this game since Worlds Part 1.
Units received.
This update is phenomenal. It is. This is my first jump into the actual expedition, but everything that I've played of this update so far has been phenomenal. It's been great.
Units received.
Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, good to see you. Thanks for coming back. Welcome back. No, you're absolutely correct. This game was phenomenal before that. Absolutely agreed, man. Absolutely agreed. Okay. So we need a lot of carbon. What I would like to do is take a second. And something else I would like to do is get... If nothing else, get as many early game resources as possible, but there are a ton of gravitino balls on this planet, which will make for a lot of early game cash. I just noticed, look at the texture on these trees. These trees have a snakeskin texture. That is insane. Look at the texture on those trees. Wow. Barry Walden, hey, what's going on, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. That's right. Switch 2 and the regular Switch still haven't gotten the update yet. I don't know what Nintendo is doing. Apparently, the game is not properly optimized for either Switch. That's the only thing I can think of. This update's been out for the better part of a week now. You know, Twitch drops and everything else are gone. So here's my question. What's... if anything, what's Hello Games going to do for all of the Nintendo Switch players that didn't have access to the Twitch drops? Or perhaps maybe they were able to gain access to Twitch drops, but because the update's not out, they Twitch players can't simply access the new update or the new content.
Ground protection falling.
Okay, we're going to get to that copper, and before we grab those gravitino balls, let's get this copper deposit. Get that oxygen. William Dupree, you bet, man. Absolutely, will definitely ask questions. I did watch Jason Plays do his playthrough, his live stream. He had a blast. He looked like he was having a lot of fun.
Levels stabilizing.
He looked like he was having a lot of fun with it, so I look forward to it. Okay, let's get that copper. Let's get this ginormous tree first, though. Yeah, Barry, you're right. Nintendo takes forever to not only approve patches, but updates as well. It's funny, it didn't take them very long to approve the Nintendo Switch 2 version of No Man's Sky, did it? They got the Switch 2 version of No Man's Sky out on time. Which explains all the bugs that we had to experience. All right, where's that copper deposit? Then we'll make our way over to the ship. But we are going to need some early game copper. The goal, of course, will be to get some early game cash too, so that we don't have to worry about farming for resources. We can just buy them. Now, I do know... Ouch. Seriously? Bro, get out of here. I do know that we're going to need or excuse me, that we don't need to buy ship parts. And we won't need to buy any of the new Corvette parts. All that stuff will be given to us. So I think our primary focus should be on getting all the early game resources. And hope everybody out there is doing well. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, William Dupree, exactly. We don't need to buy any Corvette parts. So any money that we find, we'll use to buy resources. Great Dane, yes. Copper is good for chromatic metal, which is a crafting material. Carbon is a basic resource. Cactus flesh. Okay, let's grab it. Let's grab it. Carbon is a basic resource used for refueling your mining beam and other crafting recipes. Carbon is immensely important. Yes. So yeah, we're going to grab some of this cactus flesh because I think we can grow this, and this counts. Although, if I'm not mistaken, frostwort is probably the fastest growing plant, that is, that we can probably get on our Corvette. So let's just grab some of this because I think we're going to need it. If not, we can sell it. All right, give me that copper. I swear, this copper deposit better go all the way down to the planet's core. That is the smallest deposit of copper I've ever seen. Yeah, and yeah, he's right. Oxygen as well. Oxygen is for your life support. So we'll charge that. Oxygen is for your life support. And you can't buy oxygen at space stations anymore. There was a time where you used to be able to purchase things like oxygen at the space station. You can't purchase it anymore. You gotta harvest it. All right. Now you have to harvest it. Okay. Terrain manipulator. This better be a big deposit. I swear. This thing was small. That's what she said. So Great Thing says, I've been scanning everything I can. Seems scanning is the easiest way to get credits. Yes, early game credits. The one thing to remember about scanning is that as you upgrade your scanner with different class upgrades, the amount of money that you'll earn from scanning the fauna, flora, and minerals will increase significantly. So if you've got the nanites for it, always get your hands on S-Class upgrades. Morris123, yes sir. Yes sir. The only real problem with the Twitch drops for No Man's Sky is that we only get Twitch drops usually twice a year when it's a really big update. How much did we get? So we got 209 copper. That should be enough to get us started, I think. Let's supercharge this. This is shields. Supercharge that too. Okay. Our ship is in that direction. Okay. Hold it. Let's get a little more copper. So Fast to Life Jay, welcome back, man. Good to see you. No rest for the wicked here. No rest for the wicked here. That's all I do is content create. Or create content. Okay, that's pure ferrite. So William says, what multi-tool did I get? Hold on. We got this one. The arc irradiator. Now, as I understand it, irregardless of what multi-tool you get, the supercharged slots will be in the same location. As I understand it, anyway. So Morris123 says, I still consider myself to be a beginner because I haven't played No Man's Sky a whole lot. Hey, listen, I'm still learning things about No Man's Sky. I'm not a pro at this. Well, I'm good enough. That's for certain. Definitely not what I would consider to be a pro. I still haven't gotten a living ship. Well, which is something I'll be working on after this update. The expedition ends, of course. Okay, how much carbon do we have? Do we have at least 1,000? Yes, we do. Let's get a little bit more. Let's be greedy. Let's be greedy. What we need to do is find a cave for hazard protection, or for cobalt. Great Dane says, my starting planet was a toxic planet. Everything seems pretty frantic starting out. That's usually how it is. Your starter planet, No Man's Sky, is trying to kill you, basically, and it's your life's mission to find your starship and figure out what happened and how you ended up on a planet in the middle of nowhere. Here we go. Okay, goodbye. We're out of here. And as long as we don't harvest anything within that 30-second time frame, the Sentinels will lose track of us. The Gravitino balls are good for early game cash. That's why we're stealing them. But we're not equipped to take out Sentinels right now, so what we're doing is stealing the balls. That's what she said. We're stealing the Gravitino balls for cash. Because we're going to sell this stuff once we get to the station and buy some early game materials. Okay, so Gravitino balls, look at that. That's 200,000 right there. That's 200,000 in early game cash. So this is good money. This is definitely good money. So Barry says, with expeditions, is this like a different save from the start and start from scratch? Yes, it's a completely different save. Or you have the option of starting an expedition from an existing save if you want. That's entirely up to you. That allows you to bring certain materials and equipment along with you on that expedition. But because this is a brand new expedition and a brand new update, it's recommended that you start a brand new save just in case something in the update is corrupt. That way it doesn't ruin your save. Start a brand new save first. Then if you decide you want to play through the expedition again on a different save, then you can use a normal save once all of the bugs have been worked out. All right, keep them coming, baby. Keep them coming. Give me that money. Give me that money. That's right. We're stealing the Gravitino balls. That's right. Call the police. Call the cops. Those dudes are like right around the corner. Yep, there they are. They're like right around the corner. We'll keep going. We'll just go over here. 10 seconds. And these Gravitino balls are all over the planet. Okay, Popo's gone. So William Dupree says he didn't run into any bugs during his playthrough. That's good to know. That's good to know. So William, did you play? I keep forgetting. Are you on console or PC? We're playing on the PC version today. I think you mentioned that you just recently bought the GOG version of No Man's Sky, which I'm not going to get it this time around because money is kind of tight. But for the next update, I'll probably pick it up. All right, I think we're going to be sitting fat with the money. Let's make our way to the starship. And I see some more copper over there. Deborah Allen, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So William's on console. Okay. That's actually good to know. That way, now that we know the console version is pretty bug-free. And Deborah, good to see you. Thanks for joining us on this Phase 1. Also, 5 seconds before we lose the Popo. Man, them guys are major butthurt. All right, cops are gone. So nice, we got a nice little supply of Gravitino balls.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Are you serious, man? Get out of here. Get the crap out of here. Go kick rocks. Kick rocks. Since you want to be all pissed off about it, I'm going to steal your balls. How about that? Let's really make them mad. Let's really make them mad. There you go. You want to be pissed? Now get pissed. Get pissed about that, buddy. Go kick rocks.
Warning. Elite Sentinel Force.
Ooh, they mad. Oh, they're right there. They were right there. All right, let's lose the popo again. We like went totally around our spaceship. Tomboy, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Deborah says, always great expedition with the odd. Hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I haven't done anything yet. We're trying to lose the space popo. I mean, these guys are as bad as Los Santos PD. They suck. How many? Ooh, yeah, we got some money. Yeah, we got some good money. I think that's plenty. I think that's plenty to start. We got some good money. Yeah, we got some good money. I think we're good. What I need to do now is focus on getting oxygen and finding a cave. That's something else we need to do. We gotta find a cave. Now, here's a thought. There's our ship. Here's a thought. And again, Tomboy, good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us today. Here's a thought. We're not going to be able to salvage Sentinel ships because the first thing I thought of was Sentinel ship hunting for cash, or if nothing else, just to find a cool Sentinel ship to fly around in. But Hello Games is intent on making players use the Corvette, so we cannot claim crashed and abandoned Sentinel ships. But what we can do for early game nanites is once we hit the first run, or not the first rendezvous system, but one of the planets or star systems in our path, in our hyperspace path, is a dissonant system. And we will get an echolocator as a reward. So what we can do is use that camp to find Sentinel ships to get the brains and refine the brains for nanites. That's a good way to get some early game nanites. Okay, how much oxygen do we have? We have 500. That's not bad. Not bad. We need a cave. I see a cave. Perfect. What we're going to do, once we link up with the ship, we're going to get that cave. All right, that should be enough oxygen to build a portable refiner. Here we go. Scenario, iteration, ginormous number. Boundary separation failure likely. Vessel 16 emptied. That just scared the crap out of me. Who was that? We got a new sub. Who do we got there? So, Lake Logan Simulations. How's it going? Welcome to the odd ones. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Lake Logan Simulations. Welcome to the odd ones. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. That scared the crap out of me. It did. All right, so fresh iteration generated, anomaly containment prepared, broadcast. Broadcast received, traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant, position logged, system integrity scan initialized. All the early game stuff. Okay, let's hop in. Where's my ship? There it is. Kind of sucks though because I kind of want my radiant pillar. Let's grab the free stuff. Here we go. We will use that ammo. We'll take that rusty metal. We can refine that. Don't need a Viking effigy. We can sell it. All right. We don't really. Okay, you know what? We'll bring it. We'll bring the Facium if we can. If we need to scrap it, we will. Oh, got some nanites. Nice. All right. We will take that berry technology. All Alright, let's hop in.
Life support power low.
Okay, what do we got? Iteration, not recognized. Atlas connection, not found. Log recovery error. Launch system unrecoverable. The ship is busted. An unhealthy buzz sounds from the dashboard. The controls yield and smolder under my fingers, melted by the heat of the fire. Fire? Jeez. Yet despite the intensive damage, somehow the communicator is still online. Receive a call. Forgotten me. Forgotten. Us. The station's core. Imprint. Restore. The signal is so compromised that the message is almost indecipherable. Yet this voice, like the ship, feels impossibly, intimately familiar. The line goes quiet. Of the voice, only static remains. A packet of data is attached to the transmission. Okay. So we got the plans for the new orbital uplink, chromatic metal 30. Okay, that's why we went after that copper. Okay, nice. Perfect. Okay, next up, what do we got here? So we can actually sell that because we're not going to need it. We need to craft. Before we do anything else, before we do any crafting, let's get in that cave. Let's get in that cave. We need what's in that cave, so let's get there. We should be able to buy dihydrogen. Once we get to the station, because harvesting dihydrogen is a pain in the butt. So William says the uplinks do not stack. So hold on a minute, William. Are those uplinks are not just single use, are they? Is it like a one and you're done? You have to craft more of them? I mean, we just got the plans for it, so. Interesting. How much ferrite dust do we have? Or do we need to go mine some more rocks? We are pretty much sucking for ferrite dust, huh? Yeah, we need to mine for a few more rocks. Yeah, so you have to craft it each time. Gotcha. Okay. We will get the cave marrow. This is good for sodium. This is good for early game sodium. Or if we can find some hazardous flora inside this cave, I think we can get it from there. All right, scan it.
Units received.
Yeah, we got plenty of gravitino balls for early game cash, so I think we're going to be doing good.
Received.
All right, nice. Cobalt and dihydrogen, perfect. Oh, sorry about that. My stupid controller. Stupid controller. Yeah, this has been a bit of a bug recently. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're playing on PC today, so my Bluetooth connection has been buggy. That's all I can say. Bluetooth has been broken. And it ain't the PC, it's the update. All right, this is actually really good. Now what we do need to do is get inside that cave.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to refine or dupe those. I mean, we can if we need to. I just realized something. My player character, my Traveler, is purple. So, hey, Jason plays. Just in case you didn't notice, buddy, my Traveler is purple. Suck it. My Traveler is totally purple.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
I will totally take that oxygen. Thank you.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
I will totally take that oxygen. Thank you. Perfect. We found a cave. Nice. We're going to sit here for a few minutes, grab as much cobalt as we can, and make as many batteries as possible. So William says, even when you're done with the expedition, when you're playing on your main save, you'll be able to make that uplink. Nice. Excellent. So it's not an expedition exclusive item, in other words. That's actually pretty cool. This is a brand new save, specifically for this expedition. So we're just going to take a few minutes to mine up some stuff. We're going to mooch off of this cave. Now, one thing we are hurting for is ferrite dust. So once we get to the station and make our first Corvette, we'll definitely make a refiner. Or we'll need a refiner beforehand, because the one thing we're missing is chromatic metal. And thank you guys for joining us on this late Saturday night. We're going to play through Phase 1 if at all possible. Jeez, there's no sodium in this cave. Dang it. So Deborah says she started the expedition from the anomaly. Nice. Yeah, I did a brand new save on this one because we're on PC, and just in case there are any bugs or any real issues, then the PC version at least has the latest update. I know Xbox and Sony PlayStation sometimes can be behind the power curve. With releasing updates. Okay, how much do we have? Nice. We have 600. Let's get about 1,000 cobalt. We're going to sell that. That we're going to refine. Life support is kind of low. Hold on.
Technology recharge.
Not anymore. Stouffer, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Welcome back. So what's that Stouffer says? I make good background noise? Nice. Yeah, I just uploaded the full playthrough of that Cayo Perico heist. Not Cayo Perico, the Cayo Perico survival. Jeez. That survival took me over an hour. Most of that time was me running around like a madman. Basically, like a nut job. Just completely avoiding the zombies. But Deborah says, the multi-tool you start out with, or a Sentinel multi-tool. Oh, you're talking about the oh, I must have missed the comment. Hold on a second. So William says, not sure if you saw my earlier post, the multi-tool I had has 3 SC slots. Are you serious? 3 connected supercharge slots? So I guess they're all random then. So the one you started out with? Very interesting. So he says, the one I started with, and it was a C class. Okay, very interesting. How are we? 819. Okay, almost there. Lil Boss, what's up, man? No, this is not my regular schedule. This is No Man's Sky. We're doing something a bit different than Grand Theft Auto. We did Grand Theft Auto Online for 6 hours earlier.
Technology recharge.
So we did that for 6 hours earlier. Okay, so we're just doing a little bit of No Man's Sky to get just to get our feet wet with this expedition. So William says, I've never seen a C-class with 3 connected supercharged slots. Well, they're definitely out there. I will say for me, I'm usually searching for that A or that S-class with the connected supercharged slots because I'm a known cheapskate, and I don't want to spend the nanites to upgrade. So that's probably why. Okay, how are we for cobalt? Nice. All right, can we make some batteries? So we need cobalt, ferrite dust. We don't have enough. Do we? How much ferrite dust do we need for this? Okay, let's make a bunch. Did not need to do that. Hold on. Hold on. Make about 20 of those. Perfect. Okay, we need some more ferrite dust. We'll refine that. Let's go. Okay, so Operation Moots to Cave was a bit of a success. So William says the Sentinel multi-tool he found was an A-class. Yeah, I know the one Jason Plays found was a C-class. Silver dihydrogen, perfect. All right, let's go. What we need to do now is get some more ferrite dust because we're running kind of low. From there, we can build... Ouch. As we walk into a hole. From there, we can build this thing, head up to the space station, and hopefully buy whatever else we need. Stouffer says, have I planned anything for the 2K subspecial 24-hour GTA stream? Heaven forbid. No, man. I don't think anybody has patience to watch that for 24 hours. I don't think anybody wants to see a 24-hour GTA live stream. That is insanity. Nothing really big. I think we're going to do business as usual, but what I am going to do... Yeah, William, you know what I'm talking about? I don't think anybody wants to see GTA Online for 24 hours. What I am probably going to do is make sure that the channel memberships are up and running by the time I hit 20K, if I ever hit 20K. Because right now, that's still a very big if. You know, let's learn some words. Accept knowledge. Aha, this is a Gex system. Nice. Okay, we need ferrite dust. Give me that. Gotta go mine some rocks. Yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see a 24-hour GTA stream. That is madness. I see some more Gravitino balls over there, but we're not going to get greedy. We have plenty. Now, also, we can buy ferrite dust on the space station, but I'm just being a bit greedy to make sure we don't have to buy too much, but it's better to have too much than not enough. So Deborah says, I went to my ship, and you should have seen it. There were 2 ships stacked side by side and all around. Must have been 30 or so ships there. Yeah, if you had multiplayer on, yeah. If you had multiplayer on, that is a thing. That is definitely a thing. Let's grab that sodium. Just out of curiosity, Pirate, there's a sodium deposit on this rock. We need to go get it. We need to go get that sodium. This way we don't have to keep doing this. Let's see if we can find it. Pyrite. We can use that pyrite. Perfect. Let's get that pyrite. And because that's good for launch fuel. No, the uranium is launch fuel. Pyrite is pulse engine fuel. And we will swing over and get that sodium. This way we don't have to worry about recharging hazard protection if needed. And thank you guys for stopping by. Give me all the pyrite. Give me that. If there's more at the station, we'll buy it. Give me all that stuff. Give me. So there's a huge sodium deposit over there, just another 300 meters to our right. Or to the south, I should say. We're going to hit that up, and then we'll try to make this thing and head up to the space station. And we will craft our first Corvette. And I hope you guys are all doing well. This is my first venture into the expedition. So far, having a blast.
Technology recharge.
So Great Dane says this stream was more helpful than any new player guide I've seen. No one has mentioned anything about those balls you can collect. Yeah, the Gravitino balls are worth a lot of money and good for new players. The only thing you have to be careful of is that the Sentinels, the old Space Popo, will get a little pissed off when you steal their balls. Yes, there's a joke in there somewhere. So as long as you can evade the police, just think of that as being like Grand Theft Auto, No Man's Sky edition. As long as you can evade the Popo, you're okay. Those things are worth a lot of money. So Deborah says, I hit 3 of them. The pyrite, uranium, also went underground and grabbed a ton of cobalt. Yeah, said I was going slow. That's pretty much how I played my playthrough. Now, is there uranium on this rock? I don't think so. Yeah, we have to go to another planet for that, but I think there's a supercritical planet in this system. Yeah, give me all this pyrite. How much do we have? Yeah, let's get some more. Let's get some more. Let's just get all of it if at all possible. Let's get some more. William Dupree is actually correct. Jason Plays has some of the best new player tutorials for No Man's Sky. I tried to do a new player starter guide myself, but I think I mentioned this before. When I did, I found a good starter planet, got a good ways into making the material, and for whatever reason, my audio didn't record. I was pissed. So I said, you know what, screw this. I gave up on it. That's because my audio didn't record. I was not happy. I was not a happy person. Yeah, I was not happy. When I say not happy, I mean not happy. So at some point, I think once this expedition ends, maybe I'll give it a try again. So Deborah says there is because I haven't left the first system yet. Okay, we're going to swing by there and pick that up.
Technology recharge.
Definitely going to swing by and pick that up then. Uranium is very good for launch thruster fuel. Or launch fuel, I should say. Yeah, and I see the other stuff we need just over there, I think. Sodium, yes. We're going to grab a bunch of that too. Okay, how are we for pyrites? Perfect. So William says you should give it another go. I will. I'm going to wait until the expedition ends, then we'll try it again. The only real problem with
Units received.
making a new player starter guide is that everyone has their own play style. their own approach to playing not Grand Theft Auto, geez, No Man's Sky. You know, what I do as a new player, other players won't, may not do. And there's always a lot of debate on what's the best way to start a new player game in No Man's Sky. The ultimate answer to that is simply play the game however you want to play it. Hey, great thing, no problem, man. No problem at all. Yeah, Jason Plays is without a doubt one of my favorite No Man's Sky creators. He's actually one of the biggest creators on the platform. And it's thanks to him that I began playing No Man's Sky myself, and I brought it to my channel. This game is ridiculously fun. Now, I will say that when I first began playing No Man's Sky, the game was frustrating because the game doesn't hold your hand necessarily. But that's where I made the mistake of just jumping right in and not following the story quest. Because if you simply follow the story quest, you'll learn how to play the game. All right, give me that sodium. Yeah, this we definitely need for hazard protection. Even though we have batteries, let's grab the sodium anyway. Because this is also a crafting material. Yeah, and William Dupree is correct. Beeblebum is one of the best builders in No Man's Sky. He does a lot of what's called glitch building, which, you know, if you see some of these more extravagant builds, many players that make all of these fancy builds in No Man's Sky do what's called glitch building.
Technology recharge.
So we're going to grab just enough of this. But Beeblebum is also another awesome No Man's Sky creator. You know, people ask me why I haven't done a video on a Corvette yet, and that's because I'm still getting my feet wet with this update. Been busy with other things. This update dropped, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's a lot here. I'm talking a lot. So it's going to take me a few more days to get acclimated to this expedition and to the update as a whole. How much sodium do we have? Pyrite. Oh, hold it. Sodium 570. Okay, good. Keep going. So Deborah says, I was lucky and I met a really great streamer who helped me a lot when I started. You guys might know him. His name is Oddman. I thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yeah, I try to do more short form stuff for No Man's Sky, but for whatever reason, the YouTube algorithm doesn't like my short form No Man's Sky videos. So that's why I do more streams than anything else for No Man's Sky. And again, I'm not an expert at this. I just like to jump into the game and have fun. This is a great way to wind down after an afternoon of insanity with Grand Theft Auto Online. Very chill, relaxing game. That's why I like it. That is true. And Zane's World too. Zane's World he's very good at, you're right, exactly, making very in-depth, detailed guides. He's also kind of funny too. He's also kind of a funny dude. It's funny because I like watching Zane's World in the Game Hub. Game Hub is hilarious. He's pretty funny. But Game Hub's like he reminds me a lot of Ricey's Emporium because Ricey's is very detailed and knowledgeable of starships in No Man's Sky. And I like watching Ricey's Emporium for his detailed videos on the different types of starships and the different types of starship parts. But all those guys are great. Professor Cynical is hilarious. He's funny. And even Captain Steve, who was, believe it or not, stopped by the stream a couple of times. He visited one of my GTA live streams thanks to Miyogi. Miyogi introduced him to my stream. He stopped in and said hello. Then he stopped by a No Man's Sky stream as well. So I was happy to see Captain Steve stop by. That was pretty awesome. All right, so we're not here a month of Sundays collecting this stuff. Okay, all right, we got some sodium. There's a lot of hazardous flora on this planet. Okay. Nice. So we don't need to go back to the ship. Since it's not usable, we will leave those gravitino balls where they are. And one thing that I totally forgot to do was check the milestones. Okay. All right, so we got 1,000 pyrite. Perfect. Let's start organizing. Put that back. Got some silver. Cobalt. This we can refine. And... okay, I think we are ready. I think we're ready. So let's create the portable refiner. And we need 1 metal plating. All right. What's cool is that you can actually place a portable refiner inside the Corvette, which is awesome. All right, where's that copper?
Technology recharge.
All right, we'll let that go. And then we'll craft this thing and be on our way to the station. While we're doing that, what are the expedition rewards? So we got to rise from the wreckage of your ship. Craft the orbital uplink. Escape the planet. Assemble your first Corvette. Excavate 5 Corvette modules. That's easy enough. Engage autopilot for 30 seconds. Warp to a new system. Defeat 3 Sentinel interceptors. Okay. Sign in at the first rendezvous station. This is relatively easy. All right. We'll take that. We should be able to buy the rest of the chromatic metal or copper that we need at the station. Okay. Let's get rid of the facium. You know what? Let's refine that while we're here. Let's go ahead and refine that as well. I have a tendency to hoard a lot of unnecessary stuff. So this, we can refine that right now.
Technology recharge.
All right. Easy enough. So hopefully you guys are all doing well out there. Thank you guys for stopping by. Oh, you know what? I thought my character was purple. Dang it. I thought my guy was purple. That's okay, though. Must have been that purple filter. And once we're done refining this, we'll head up to the space station and build our first basic Corvette that I like to call it the Jason Plays Corvette. It's the Jason Plays Corvette because it's very basic. It's like a shoebox with engines. Exquisite, welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, welcome to this late night No Man's Sky live stream. All right, nice. We got some more ferrite dust. Perfect. Okay, can we craft this thing? Yep, we most certainly can. Let's go. Hey, we're here. There's that hard rock music. Love that music. Just out of curiosity, what do we have for multi... Oh, that thing is ugly.
Units received.
I will take them units, though. It's got an S-Class scanner on it. You blankety blank. How much is this? 80,000 units. We might, you know what? We might just get that for the S-Class scanner. We might pick that one up for the scanner. What about the other one? That thing's got an S-Class scanner on it. What about this one? Yeah, we might have to yoink that multi-tool for that scanner. Yeah, exactly. Don't warp with items in a refiner. Good point. Very good point. So Deborah says, people have been having problems with their items in the refiner disappearing, but I haven't yet. I think the disappearing bug is when you're in flight, or at least so far from what I've seen. Very good information. Okay. Exquisite says, I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, we're playing some No Man's Sky. Okay, so first of all, we need to get some money. We can't afford anything. All right, let's sell some stuff. That's why we stole all of those Gravitino balls. So let's sell all the crap that we don't need. So we can sell... hold up, before we sell that, let's make sure the multi-tool is recharged. There we go.
Recharge.
Make sure that's recharged. We can sell the rest of that now. Let's go. Sell. Silicate powder. We're going to move the silver to the ship because we can always use that. That stuff will go to ship. Cactus flesh we'll hold on to. Yeah, look at that. Over 1 million for Gravitino balls. Yes, please. Sell that. Sell it. We'll sell the salvageable scrap. The marrow bulb, we probably should have refined that, but now that I think about it, we have plenty of sodium. So we can sell this. Alright, nice. So we got 1.45 mil. Perfect. Oops. Alright, so let's buy some stuff. So we want to buy... let's buy all the cobalt. Buy all the ferrite dusts. We will buy... not that many, jeez. Let's buy 5 microprocessors. Let's get all the dihydrogen jelly. Let's get all that. Wiring loom. Okay, ammonium we don't need. Pyrite, residual goop we don't need. We can make metal plating. I'm trying to think. Am I going to need wiring loom for anything? Maybe. I think we might need... No. We won't need it to repair the Sentinel multi-tool. Hey, Guitar Guy 80, I appreciate that, bro. I'm just kind of stumbling my way through. I don't think we need wiring loom for anything. If we do, we can pick it up at another station, so... I just don't want to buy too much stuff that I'm not going to need, especially since space is going to be of a premium. Alright, this we can refine. Oh, we got 5 of those. Perfect. Alright, let's do this. Give me that multi-tool. This multi-tool has an S-Class scanner on it. So that's a good way to get a scanner without nanites. Let's compare. And we're going to buy this one for 80,000 nanites. Give me that. I will take that. Give me that scanner. Give me that, please. Give me the scanner. Give me. Thank you. I'm going to yoink that right now. Now let's go back to the other multi-tool. And we're going to stick that scanner right in. That's what she said. Boom. S-Class, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, now that that's done, we need to... let's grab our reward. Get that milestone reward. Okay, so for this we get basic Corvette basic module pack. Yes, please. Well, now we can build our first Corvette. Hey, buddy. How's it going? You know what? This is a good time to talk to some of the aliens on the station. don't really need to do this. Let's talk to the geck with the manhole cover for a hat. Trade. Okay. Okay, we are ready to build our first ship, I believe. Let's take a look at that. Yep, assemble the first Corvette. Let's do it. All right. Okay, so create new Corvette. We don't need to purchase any Corvette parts. Everything we should have. All right. Modules. Landing gear. Two landing gear. Let's go single hab on this one. Titan class landing bay. Cockpit. And we need this. Put that there. Weapon system. And I've done this enough times, so I should have this pretty... dang it. Hate it when I do that. We're fat fingering the buttons here. So Exquisite says, do you think there are other living beings out there in space? I think we would all be a bit naive to think that we're the only ones. I'll say that. I think we're all naive to think that we're the only ones out there. The only intelligent life, so I'm going to leave it at that. Okay. Where are my... Oh, there they are, thrusters. Okay, here we go. Put one right there. Flip it. So I can see what I'm doing here. Okay. There we go. There's our first Corvette. So this one has... Wow, this one's got a maneuverability of 527. Damage is kind of low, but it's got pretty decent maneuverability. I'm impressed. Okay. Okay. Let's color it. And Jason Plays did his red. Let's do ours. What's a good color for this? Gloss, inverted gloss, red, yellow, orange. Everybody does red. Green, light gray, maroon. You know what? Let's do yellow. Let's do yellow. Yellow. Okay, let's do cobalt and orange. How about that? Let's do cobalt and orange. Let's invert. Okay, whatever. Dark Reverence, what's up, brother? How's it going, man? He says, I'm back watching your stream. Odd, it's midnight. It is. And we are running behind schedule. So, what about this one? Turquoise. Turquoise is not bad. Turquoise and teal. Weathered. Metallic. I do like that metallic finish. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Light blue. Choices. Okay, let's paint this thing. Let's just go ahead and paint it. Okay. Oops. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Oops. Put that back. Put it back. There you go. That ain't what I wanted to do. Still getting used to the colors on this thing. Coloring it. Okay. So what do we do? Turquoise? Okay. And metallic finish. Okay. You know, there has to be a faster way. Okay, so duplicate is what? There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, okay. All right. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, and we want to finalize. C-Class. There's our supercharged slot. Sinister RC, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Chewy says metallic blue. Turquoise looks better on this. That looks better. That's actually pretty fire. I like that. I like that. This looks like something out of Elite Dangerous almost. Perfect. Let's compare. And we will swap ships. That's it. Corvette is done. So we have to furnish the interior. Did we not get that? So we gotta... Yep, we gotta furnish the interior next. Perfect. Okay, so what do we need to do? Before we leave this state... Well, you know what? We don't even have money for that. Yeah, exactly. Put the weapon in the SC slot. We will do that. Hold on a second. We'll do that right now. Good point. If we can find it. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea why the freaking... Why is this in the SC slot? Why is the cockpit there? Move that. Put that there. Put that there. That's funny. The HAB can go... That's launch thruster. HAB is... That's thruster that. We'll put the HAB next to it. That's fine. Okay, so the hyperdrive is busted, but we need fuel. That's not a problem. All right, better. Okay, so we gotta build some stuff in here. This is awesome. This is actually awesome. I love this. We can literally walk around inside our ships now. Okay, so we gotta build some stuff. What do we need? I am going to place this portable refiner just because. We'll just put that right there. Or actually, you know what? Never mind. We won't place it. Let's, let's do that. Okay. Possible present. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Okay, so what we want to do is... I think the refiners are more important. Let's take a look. What does it say for have furnished the interior of your Corvette? Select the mission radar. So we got to do a mission radar. Okay. And we got everything we need. Okay. So this, we'll put it right next to the cockpit. Done. I'm having a blast. I'm having a freaking blast with this. That is awesome. That's freaking awesome. Okay, so what's next? Give me the reward. So we got prepackaged scatter blaster, prepackaged shell greaser, supreme scatter blaster upgrade, projectile ammunition. We're gonna need that. Give me all of it. So William Dupree says you can delete it afterwards. We're probably going to leave it where it is. We're going to install that scatter blaster right now. We're going to need that. It's too bad I don't have... Let's remove the bolt caster. Take that C-Class shell greaser. It's too bad I don't have supercharged slots that's exposed on this one. All right. There we go. Unfortunately, we don't have any more nanites, but that's not going to be a problem. So Chewie says you have to go plants on you. Yeah, I'm aware of that. That is in phase 2, I think. So we got plenty of time for that. We're only going to do phase 1 because it's 1:55 a.m. for me. It is late. But I wanted to get in here and do something with the expedition. Our regularly scheduled No Man's Sky stream will be on Monday, Japan Standard Time. So for many people, it'll be late Sunday night, more than likely, or early Monday morning. But we'll pick it up again then. But for today, we're going to complete phase 1. All right, so we need to... Let's drop that portable refiner. And we'll put that right there. Let's process all of this dihydrogen that we've got. There we go. Just to get it out of the inventory.
Recharge.
Just to get it out of the inventory. So Deborah says, yep, late Sunday night for me. So we're actually good to go. We can take off at any moment. We got to excavate 5 advanced modules, which will be relatively easy. There is a planet in this system that's got what we need. But we can't buy anything else in terms of upgrades, so I guess we're good to go. We'll wait till this is finished and we will be on our way. Let's close the back door. Apparently Jason Plays was having problems with his back door. Oh, I can't close the hatch. The stupid hatch is bugged, isn't it? Is that the only hatch we have? That stupid hatch is broken. The hatch is broken. Just out of curiosity, let me check something here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only one we've got. Yep. Yeah, the stupid... Yeah, I saw Jason Plays having a field day with his. It was hilarious. Okay, let's get that dihydrogen. Perfect. Okay, we're ready. I just feel weird having my back door open, flying through space. Okay, so what's next? So we got to excavate. We can engage autopilot for 30 seconds, too. We can do that as soon as we leave the station. All right, let's have a seat. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this. Okay, so we've got ancient bones in front of us. What do we got? Ancient bones. Dioxide. That planet's got frost crystal. We're going to need to go there, too. We're going to need to go there. We should probably head there before we leave this system. And that's because frost crystal grows really quickly. There we go. Perfect. Desert planet, salvageable scrap. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go. No, Barry, I'm serious. I just feel strange flying through space with my back door open, dude. There's something unnerving about that. Hey, Petri, how's it going? Welcome back. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. All right, let's get that salvageable scrap. At least this planet, well, I was going to say relatively flat, but it isn't. Okay, let's slow down. We can mine this from the ship. So, okay. Leave pilot seat. Manage autopilot. Leave pilot seat. Okay, let's take a look around. Gravitino balls, Gravitino balls. Perfect, 6:30. Let's go. This is the coolest thing ever. This is freaking awesome. All right. So we only got to excavate 5. I think we can do this from the ship. Yep. Too easy. Too easy. We're traveling west. Let's head west for a bit. We need to see if there's anything else on this planet that we need. But I think we have everything we need, so I think we're good to go. So Petri says he got a new puppy. Nice, congratulations, man. Congrats. Congrats. Okay. Leave the pilot's chair. That's the coolest thing ever, man. That is cool. At least the back door is open. Or, excuse me, closed. At least it's closed. Alright, here we go. Hold it. There we go. It's like right there, too. I don't care what you guys say. I like my little shoebox. It reminds me of like the Delta Flyer from Voyager. There it is. That was easy. That was super easy. So Petri, we haven't been to the Nexus yet. Not sure what the Weekend Nexus mission is. Has anybody been to the Nexus? If so, can you tell us what the Weekend Nexus mission is for this weekend? That was easy. Too easy. Leave pilot. I didn't say land. I didn't say land. So what do we have on this planet anyway? That's the coolest thing ever, by the way. Let's take a look. Aha, there's sticky honey on this planet. Give me that.
Units received. Units received.
There is sticky honey on this planet. Give me that. We only need one. We'll mass produce the rest. Sentinel.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Man, these guys are pissed.
Technology recharge.
Okay. Hold on. Get wrecked. Get out of here. Okay. You know, this planet might be a good source of Sentinel salvage glass. We might want to hang around for a bit. So William says most planets are aggressive. Okay, that makes it easy then. That makes it easy. All right, we just cleared that milestone. Let's see, we've got Corvette window module packs. Yes, please. Nice. So we can add windows. Although I don't want people looking inside my ship when I'm doing my business. So Guitar Guy 80 says, Weekend Nexus mission, rescue stranded life form. 40 hours left. Okay. That's relatively easy. Absolutely love that music, by the way. Okay, while we're standing here, exosuits. Yeah, we only need one piece of sticky honey. If we need to not refine or dupe, but mass produce, we can do that. We only need one. But since I'm greedy, Yeah, Sentinels are major butthurt. Man, these guys. I do like the cyberpunk theme that's going on here. So Edwin Waga, welcome, man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. We're basically going to complete phase 1 for today because it is 2 a.m. for me. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. I am dog tired. I wish I could stay on for a few more hours. But I am dog tired. Where's that stupid bro? Bro, get away from my ship. What do you think this is, man?
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Shut up. Get away from my ship. Give me that. Get away from my ship, dude. All right. Before we take off again, okay. Petri, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Yay, the back door works. It'll open up again regardless. Okay, so what are the milestones? Autopilot. Warp to a new system. Defeat 3 Sentinel interceptors. That sounds simple enough. Okay. How much? Okay, let's move this ship. Ship. Oops. Well, that's fine. And there was one more thing I wanted to put in ship, but I guess whatever. That's fine. Okay, look around. I'm being greedy, so that's a kilometer away, huh? There we go. That was a kilometer away. Anything closer? Okay, let's get these. Let's get those parts, and we will move to the next system because we can literally do this anywhere. But I'm being greedy. That's all. Being greedy. Petri, this game is freaking phenomenal, man. I am having a blast with this. Seriously, this is some of the most fun I've had with an expedition in a long time. This is awesome. Here we go. Perfect. I can literally do this all day. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. Let's get some more. Let's get some more. There's one right there. All right. Let's get one more. I know I'm being greedy. Edwin, yes sir. This is the best way to harvest Corvette parts. Absolutely. Super easy. Shooting from a ship. And we know that this is completely legit. This is not a glitch, cheat, dupe, or any sort of an exploit. You can do this 100% legit. Otherwise, they would have patched it out already. But they haven't done it, so that says something. Nice. We got 2 mag field landing thrusters. Ooh, we got some nice parts. Okay, let's go. We're done in this system. Or we're done here at least. Definitely done here. What we are going to be hurting for are nanites. Okay, engage autopilot. Maintain current flight path. Let's do that. Okay. So we're just going to casually walk around our ship. And while we're waiting, let's refine some of this. And hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm having a blast, man. This thing is awesome. I can't wait till Monday's live stream. Hey, nice. Edwin, yes, you can totally sell those parts. You know what I did to make a lot of early game units? I just grabbed a bunch of Gravitino balls from the first starter planet and sold them for all of the materials that I needed. Yeah, we got over $1 million Gravitino balls. That allowed me to buy everything else I needed. Well, that's a graphical glitch. I mean, unless it's supposed to be there, but that's pretty freaky. So Petri says, have to do the Nexus today if I can. Rescuing a stranded pilot is pretty simple. You just have to find him, then he's going to ask you to go get something to fix his ship. I think we're going to do that one on Monday before we switch the saves. All right, perfect. Okay. This is prepackaged cyclotron ballista, prepackaged Dyson pump, Supreme Starship upgrade. Yep. Let's put it in. Let's put it in. The cyclotron ballista is not the best. I mean, I guess it's not bad, but and we got an S-class cyclotron module. I think we'll swap out the I think we're going to swap out the photon cannon. I think we'll swap out that photon cannon. How much chromatic metal do we have left? 74. We should have enough for one warp cell, and once we hit the next star system, we'll mine for some more. So Vortex Ears Gaming, hey, welcome, man. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So you say, yes, thanks to you. Yesterday I was able to use your runaway mold planet to get my vet to S-Class. You're a lifesaver for adding your system coordinates. You bet, man. You bet. Thanks for watching the video. I appreciate you. Yeah, we'll get attacked. Yep, that's okay. We got something for him. Trust me, we got something for him. We're going to hang close to the space station just in case. Okay, let's plug it in. That's a Dyson pump. Cyclotron. Okay, let's swap this out. Let's put the cyclotron here, and let's put the S-Class upgrade in the supercharge slot. Supercharge that, and we'll take the blueprint and put that there. That'll work. Perfect. Okay, let's make some hyperdrive fuel. Antimatter, condensed carbon. Okay. Okay, let's sit tight for a second. So we got to make a little bit of condensed carbon. So Redo asks, do you start a new save for the Expo or just play on your main save? No, this is a new save. This is a new save. And that's because the game is still, or this update's still kind of buggy, so I want to make sure if there are any problems it doesn't affect my main save. But you can do either one. This is a brand new save. Okay. Do we have enough now? Okay, one antimatter. Housing, and there we go, warp cell. Oops. I forgot it's broken. Okay, so we got to go get some chromatic metal. Strangely enough, there was no copper at the space station. Just out of curiosity, there's copper here. Okay. I mean, since we're here, right? So we say you need 10 total warp cells if you don't upgrade the hyperdrive during this. We're going to probably find some, if nothing else, I think we can get an A class. But more than likely, what we're going to do is beat up on some Sentinels, steal their glass, sell the upgrades, and use the nanites from their upgrades to buy what we need. Who's out there talking about pineapple pizza? Hey, pineapple pizza is blasphemy. Who's out there? Who's out there talking about pineapple pizza? That's blasphemy. That's sacrilege. So, Petri says only thing missing is pineapple. Hey, Petri, I will pay you all my money to eat pineapple pizza. You can have every bit of it, bro. All of it. You can have all of it. Okay. Let's see what we got. Okay, let's look around. We need to find... Okay, we're not harvesting any more ship parts. Stay focused. Just stay focused. Okay, we need copper. We need that copper. Okay. All this talk of pineapple pizza. It's like right there. Okay, that's okay. Landing gear does not need to be clear. Let's exit seat. All right. Ooh, I love it. Absolutely love that. That is awesome. Okay. Hey, Sentinel, bro.
Warning.
Shut up.
Activated.
Get the French toast out of here. So where's that copper? There it is. Yeah, Sentinels are going to be relentless, but we're not worried about them. We got something for them. We got something for them Sentinels. There's a hostile animal chasing us. Bro, do not come over here with that nonsense. Yeah, William Dupree, we should have jumped out the back, man. We should have jumped out the back. Next time, we're going to do that. Next time, we're going to straight up skydive. Yeah, he said I can have mine too. Bro, you can. I will pay you good money to eat my portion of pineapple pizza, bro. Seriously. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Sentinel, if you come over here, that's it.
Warning. Sentinel
Shut up.
drones activated.
Give me that. These nosy Sentinels, get out of here. We've picked up a couple of pieces of salvage glass, so we should... I think we could probably sell that stuff to get some nanites. Tech upgrades we're going to keep, or for the exosuit. Sentinel weapon upgrades we're going to sell. We just need a little more copper. Yeah, they're not doing a whole lot of damage, so we can weather a few shots. So Morris123 says sausage pizza with jalapeno. Yes, sir. Now that's a pizza. That's a pizza. Yeah, that's a pizza. That is absolutely a pizza.
Now protection falling.
All right. Where's he at? Take out the healers. Hey, buddy, you want some of this too? Those Sentinels are stuck in the ground. Hi there. Just getting some early game salvage glass. Just getting some early game glass. And some pugnium. There we go.
Thermal protection falling.
All right, nice. Okay, I think we got enough. All right, let's go. Ouch. Adventure, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? So, Morris123 says, had a barbecue chicken pizza at a buffet a few months ago. It was really good. Barbecue chicken pizza sounds fire.
Thermal protection falling.
It does sound fire. Who put that cactus in front of me? Man, will you get out of here?
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Oh, yeah, he's triggered, all right. Get out of here, bro. Sentinel's a major butthurt on this planet. Okay, let's go. All right. How much glass did we get? That's nice. We got 7 pieces of glass. Perfect. That should be good for some upgrades, but we'll deal with that on the way. Let's make this warp cell so we can get out of here. Or let's fix this thing. Okay. Copper, 254. All right. This is a ton of fun. It's 2:22 in the morning. We got to wrap this up. I'm dead tired. I'm dog tired. You guys don't know. You don't know. I'm tired. It's 2:22 in the morning for me. You know, this is one of the reasons why I can never catch one of Jason Plays' live streams, because he usually starts in the afternoon his time, and he's like Central Time in the U.S. For him, for me, it's 4 a.m. in the morning when he starts his streams. So, unfortunately, I can never stay awake that late to watch his streams. So Petri says, have to focus on dodgy things now. Yep. So Adventure says, I'm eating a Coney dog pizza right now. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Now that's a pizza. Ladies and gents, that is a pizza. Okay. Let's fix the hyperdrive on this thing so we can get the French toast out of here.
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Okay, perfect. And I think we are ready. It's 100%. Launch thruster's good. Okay, so what's next? New system, 3 Sentinel interceptors, sign in at the first rendezvous. Let's go. Yeah, if I don't leave this planet, I'll be stuck here finding parts all day. So Barry says, sorry, I'm in a pineapple pizza can't. Just add thin ham, Canadian bacon. Hey, I'll pay you guys to eat my portion of pineapple pizza. You can have all of it. I gotta team up with Jason Plays on this one. You guys can have all that pineapple pizza. Okay. So galaxy map. Yep, that's a dissonant planet, a dissonant system. Let's go to it. Now, we cannot, unfortunately, claim any Sentinel ships for whatever reason. But what we can do is grab the brains. We are running a bit short on time. Yay! So, nuclear planet. Aggressive Sentinels. System authority scan. And we're being attacked. Where's the space station? There it is. Let's hang close to the station. Okay, let's go first person. All right. Are you serious? It's a Sentinel hauler? We're being chased by a Sentinel hauler. That is funny. Give me your stuff. Thank you. All right, who else wants some? Don't shoot the station. You know, it's funny. I think a fully upgraded cyclotron ballista is a pretty decent weapon. Yeah, the cyclotron ballista literally melts their shields. Yay, we got some nanites.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, we're being chased by Sentinel haulers. We get his stuff? Yeah, we did. Okay, where is the space station? Alright. Let's go. We don't need to beat up on any more Sentinels. Nice, we just knocked out another milestone. Perfect. And my back door is open again. The back door is open again. We can get a tech upgrade for the hyperdrive since we're here. So let's take a really quick look. Okay. Yeah, I think we can snag a tech upgrade, so let's hop on over and see what we got. Just out of curiosity, what do we got for multi-tools? Another C-class. You know what we need is an advanced mining laser. C-class, boo. Okay. Exosuit guy. So we actually picked up 357 nanites. Let's see what you got. That's the wrong one. If he's got a B-class hyperdrive, we can use it. Yeah, Petri, that's exactly what she said. Yeah, the back door is open. So William says, actually, you don't need one for the Expo. Are you talking about the hyperdrive upgrade? Level 1, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Adventure says, yeah, I don't see you on much past noon, odd man. It's almost 1:30 p.m. Yeah, it's late. It's late. Oh, yeah, advanced mining, yeah. That's actually good to know, since we'd have to get it from the space anomaly anyway. All right, so what do you got for me, buddy? He's got a positron. That positron would come in clutch, but I'm more concerned with the infinite launch thruster, hyperdrive, A-class hyperdrive. That's a bit too much. He's got a B-class hyperdrive. Let's grab that.
Product received.
That's better than nothing. Okay, we'll plug that in. That B-class is better than nothing. There we go. Got a little more hyperdrive range now. Okay, so what's next? Let's get these rewards. This is inventory slot, life support gel, band hyperdrive. Oh, now we get a hyperdrive module. You guys suck. I'm gonna hold on to the exosuit expansion slots. We're gonna hold on to those. Yeah, we're gonna hold on to these. We're just gonna hold on to those. Yeah. I think we'll just hold on to those. We'll hold on. We'll hold on to it. William Dupree knows what I'm talking about. William knows what I'm talking about. I think we're going to hold on to those. I think we'll just hold on. Okay, here we go. This gets us 51. Okay, that's not terrible. Got the Munchie Show. Welcome back. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Deborah says, got my advanced mining laser on the first planet at a miner colony when they sold the blueprints. Oh, where they sold the blueprints. Oh, you found a miner settlement. Okay. Nice. Okay, this is microprocessors times 10, hermetic seals, wiring loom. Okay, or hydraulic wiring, amino chamber, all of which we're going to need to keep, so let's get all of that. We're going to need that stuff later on. So Got the Munchie Show says, I saw this and took a lunch break to watch. I appreciate you, man. Just doing a little bit of No Man's Sky stuff. We're about to wrap it up because it is late. Okay, we got all that. Okay, nice. So we got a... This is not the system. We have 4 more jumps to make, I think, to get to that system. Just out of curiosity, how much space do we have in ship? Not a whole lot. Let's drop these parts off before we leave. Let's drop those Starship parts off so we can make some space. I don't care what you guys say. I like my Corvette. Totally like my Corvette. Oh, that's the wrong kiosk. This one. Okay, hold it.
No free slots in suit inventory.
Okay. Yeah, just dropping all this stuff off. Okay. Perfect. We're good to go. We're ready to go. We're good to go. So she says, yep, landed right on it. Yeah, I'm never that lucky. I'm never that lucky. Okay, so we're good to go here. We're good to go. Let's, you know what? I think there's a cold planet at the rendezvous system, so let's just head there. Let's just go there. I would like to find dioxide and frost crystals, frost wart. Not frost crystals, but frost wart. So Barry says, oh, I ran into a glowing sentinel ship. Never seen it. Never seen one before, so I was wondering if it's a bug. But it definitely has an aura. You can see it in space. That's got to be a bug. That might be a graphical glitch. I know I've never seen one before. Okay, somebody just hit my ship. Somebody call the police. Seriously? Somebody just ran into my ship. So Ed says, anyone know if the orbital uplink works after the expedition? If it does, I'm going to bring back as many as I can. Yeah, it does work. It does work. Okay, galaxy map. That one's dissident. And that was perfect. Perfect. There might be a cool sentinel ship in this system. And my back door is open again. That's embarrassing. I do know that there's a milestone to get 40 asteroids, so... let's do that right now. I will say that the Infraknife is a better weapon. Yeah, that's what I would like to think. The blueprints come back with you. If you're using a pre-existing save, you should have those blueprints. Yay, 40 asteroids. Okay, so now that we're out here finished playing asteroids, jeez. And that dude's hardcore. Okay, let's go to the space station and finish this up. I'm having too much fun. I'm having way too much fun here. Got to Munch Show says, dang, I started a new save just for this. That's what I did, man. That's what I did. This is a brand new save. Okay, and for heaven's sakes, don't shoot the station. Okay. All right. The worst parking spot ever. I don't think we have anything we need to sell. We got to keep all this stuff. So let's move that to ship, 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 ship. And we'll keep everything else on us. Nice. Always check the multi-tool. C-class, boo. We'll talk to the station override in just a second. Ooh, we got a pistol. What do we got? How much is this? How much is it? 1.7 mil? You suck. B-class with 2 decent supercharged slots on it. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this out of the way. All right. Atlas, Aeron, Surveillance, Uplink, Glass. Anomaly definition, data lost. Directive. Suppress anomalies. Directive. Cleanse anomalies. Directive. Target anomalies. Imprint. Traveler, Odd Man 105. Anomaly definition, 100% restored. That's it. Ladies and gents, phase 1 is complete. Nice. All right, let's hop in and out of our ship. We're not running all the way down there. That's ridiculous. So Deborah says they all seem to be dissonant and angry at you for stealing their cookies. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. That's plenty of opportunity for me to get some salvage glass for nanites. For stealing their cookies. That's okay. I'll steal the rest of them. So Barry says it does give the appearance that it needs repairs, but none needed. I kind of like it, so I hope it stays. I think you're talking about the Corvette ship interiors. I do like the cyberpunk look. It is very cool. Okay, let's hop in and out of our seats, make a restore point. I think that's pretty much it. It's 2:42 in the morning for me. It's late. All right. There we go. New restore point. Perfect. Okay, so ladies and gents, we're going to call it here. I am dog tired. I'm going to go grab a quick bite grab a shower, grab a quick bite to eat, and call it a night. Let me stand in front of this awesome ship. I don't care what you guys say. I like my ship. So I got the Munchie Show. So what? Streamlabs is cheating? Hey, Streamlabs, stop cheating. That's BS right there. I'm calling hacks, Streamlabs. I'm straight up calling hacks, buddy. I'm calling hacks on that one. Anyways, I got to get out of here. Thank you guys so much for stopping by tonight. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me on the way out. We will be live streaming No Man's Sky again on Monday, Japan Standard Time. That'll be very late Saturday night for many people. But I want to thank you guys so much for being here today, that is. This was fun. I'm having a blast with this expedition. This expedition is fun. Building this ship is fun. So, although I do think I got to fix the color on that fad. I think. Oh, no, it's all good. It's okay. It's all good. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. And with all of that being said, this live stream is a wrap. I've been Oddman105, aka The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. And I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everyone, please stay safe, and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke, and take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So everyone, stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. We'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. I'm going to go get some sleep. I'll see you all next time.